Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session on a Monday. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you guys had a great week and a great weekend, and happy Mother's Day. I hope y'all had a wonderful Mother's Day. Because I'm filming this on a Sunday. That's when I always film my Ramble sessions. So, yes, yesterday was Mother's Day. Um, and we have our kids coming over later today. And yes, my husband is, oh my goodness, it's early in the morning when I film these. So my husband has already made the dough for the pizza. We're having homemade pizza tonight. And what else? He's made the sauce for the pizza. It is simmering on the stove. And he's made this, a carrot cake. Yep. So this I need to put over here. That's going to go in my book. Look how nicely he cut it out, huh? Yeah, yeah, he did a good job. Okay, so what has been going on? Actually, guys, you'll be proud of me. I have come into my room numerous times this week. Yes, yes. We had no appointments this week, which was nice. Um, yeah, and I've come in here and I have pretty much all caught up on the decorating of my journals. And you see, I have two different ones here. This is April and this is May. Yes, and I went out this morning. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, well, let me tell you about last weekend. So last weekend, you knew that I was going out to, or no, maybe I don't know when I filmed this. Hmm, I can't remember if I told you or not, but we went out. Maybe I filmed it when I got home. Yeah, I don't know. If I'm repeating myself, I am truly sorry. So, yeah, last week we went out with our kids to breakfast, and then I went with the kids to one of their favorite nurseries, and it was a lot of fun and beautiful, beautiful nursery. And yeah, my daughter and her boyfriend got me a little bamboo palm, so cute. And yes, we had a lovely, lovely weekend. So actually, last weekend was like the perfect Mother's Day weekend, just spending time with my kids and, going to a nursery. Who doesn't like that? Anyway, we call them, I call them nurseries here. Other people call them garden centers. So yes, we did that. And speaking of garden, oh my word. Oh, I went out here's my garden, my two little raised beds. I went out this morning. Well, actually, I went out last weekend. I go out every day. I check on my plants every day. And I went out sometime last week and I saw that something was munching on the leaves of some of my plants. So I asked my daughter's boyfriend because he's into plants and stuff. I said, "What do I do?" And he said, "Oh, get yourself some neem oil." And I said, okay. So we went to the Walmart and we got the neem oil. And so I got home and I sprayed it. I doused it, everything with it. I go out today, which again, I've gone out, I go out every day, and I think like the next day after I applied the neem oil, more leaves had come up on some of the plants and there didn't appear to be any munch marks, right? So I was like, yay, it's working, fantastic. I go out there today and oh, I'm devastated. Devastated. So here are my tomato plants. One is missing. If you see right there, those are stalks, the little stems. Oh my gosh, I'm so upset. And then I don't know what all is in here, what else is in here, but oh my gosh, yeah, gone, gone. So I don't know what to do about that. I did douse everything again with the neem oil. And then like I can't remember this is basil, I think. This is my kale and not too much has let me go over here. Not two of my plants, my kale plants have not come up yet. And then these are marigolds on both sides, right? So upsetting. These are my cucumbers, which are coming along very nicely, and apparently none of the bugs like cucumbers, which is good. Here are my radishes, and they have nibbled off almost every single leaf of those. Here's my dill. They don't like that. Totally ate this marigold plant, and then two of my marigold plants over here. And what is this? Oh, this is dill, I think I said, yeah. Um, and they don't like that either. And this is my cilantro. I can't remember if they've eaten that or not, but oh my gosh, I am so not happy. Oh my gosh. So I doused everything again with the neem oil. I actually wasn't supposed to put the neem oil on for, they say to put it on like every 7 days, but I was like, no, it's going on again. Oh my goodness. How upsetting, huh? So that's going to have to go on today's page. And then my kids, well, this is one that I sent to my son this week. I love that. And then my kids, my daughter and her boyfriend, they were busy this week at their new house, which they're not living in yet. They're waiting, they're just trying to get all sorts, done, painting, cleaning, all that kind of stuff. So here's their closet. They're doing a DIY like closet organizer because those are super expensive, and no one's made of money. So they're doing a DIY thing there, and then their room they painted up this beautiful, beautiful like I don't know, kind of like a gray, green, blue, sagey, dark sagey color. It's really beautiful. It looks lovely. So they did that over the weekend, and in between, because his parents were in town, so in between, seeing them and doing stuff with them. But anyway, so they're coming along on that, and hopefully they will. Um, I don't know what. I don't know if they're going to try to move some of their stuff in this week during the week after work. Um, I don't know. Which that would be my daughter's boyfriend because he gets home quite early in the afternoon. Um, and she doesn't get home until like 6:30, I guess. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, they have to bring their stuff over from the storage unit, and so I don't know. Maybe they'll get some of the stuff done this week, but they're leaving to go out of town. All four of the kids are leaving to go out of town because they have a music festival that they're going to. So super fun for them. Um, yes, this I found. Um, this here has some bugs on it, so I'm gonna cut the little bugs out and put them on the page that this goes on. So irritating. Oh my heavens. Yeah, I don't know. Do birds eat vegetable gardens? I don't know. I don't know what it is. It seems to me like it's some sort of bug. I don't know. But yeah, because there are bugs and stuff on here, I'll use this. And this comes from Flow magazine, and I do believe I received this in Happy Mail. So, oh, speaking of Happy Mail, I received a Happy Mail. Oh, it was so exciting. Let me get it. Okay, let me get it. So, super, super sweet. And I got it from my sweet friend Maritza. So nice. All the way from Puerto Rico. Can you imagine? Oh, nice. The U.S. territory of Puerto Rico. And look, isn't it gorgeous? Let me move this aside. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, my heavens to Betsy. Isn't it so cute? It's for a baby. So, and look at this like slow stitching here and a little butterfly because that's what I call my little girl, butterfly, and this beautiful flower, so adorable. This goes this way. So sweet. Dream, peace, love, hope, little buttons. Oh, just beautiful. And it's a journal cover, right? So, what I might do is just go ahead and get some um papers together, and I can actually sew them right into here. Yes, and she has sewn it all around. It's just beautiful. Thank you so much, Maritza. It's just gorgeous. So yeah, I'm going to sew some pages, and then I will be able to keep track of our little butterfly and all of her growth and things that she does. And oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. So yes, that is just simply beautiful. I love it. I'm not sure. Maybe inside there's an envelope. So cute. And little butterflies. It's just so beautiful. And here's the back. Hello Kitty and florals and all sorts of fun stuff. So pretty. And then here is her sweet note, which I'm going to put over here in this pile because we're going to stuff these into the journal. And then look at that. Oh, just beautiful, beautiful stickers. So pretty from, well, they're from Hallmark, but of butterflies. So how beautiful is that? And then she gave me this, so cute, with some things inside. So I have not looked at this yet. Isn't that a cute little envelope to use? So fun and sun. Oh, look. Oh, so sweet. She sent this is fabric on double-sided tape. This is such a cute idea. And I was also watching some videos where someone was using, what's it called? Napkins. Such a fun idea, if you have double-sided tape. So that is so cute. Some faith-based stickers, love those. Oh, look. Some pretty more tape. These are all vinyl. Oh, little mobile, so adorable. Oh my gosh. So cute. So cute. Thank you so much. Here's some more fabric tape. That's such a fun idea. Um, oh, we love because he first loved us. Yes, from 1 John 4:19. These are all faith-based vinyl stickers. Love this. I love this verse so much from Esther 4:14. Perhaps this is the moment for which you have been created. Yes. Do not be anxious. Oh, do not fear. Oh, I love that. That's so beautiful. I love that verse so much. Oh, some butterfly tape and some more fabric tape. So beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Maritza, for thinking of me. Such a lovely surprise during the week. So there we have that. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes. And like I said, I will get probably, probably more than 16. I'll just get a load of papers together, sew them in, and then I'll have a sweet little journal to keep track of our little butterfly. And I just noticed this. Look at that. A little bowl pin with the sweet little beads on it. So fun. A little earring. That's what I call it. So thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And then I also, Sweet Melissa from Messy Missy Creates, I will leave her link below. These are her numbers for spring, I suppose. They're in her Etsy shop. She graciously sent them to me yesterday. And so sweet, right? Well, what I did is uh, the original ones fill up the whole page, right? The numbers. And these are numbers that you can cut out for your journals, right? Printables for your journals. I reduced it to 75% on my printer and then printed them out because my book pages are kind of small-ish, you know? And so, yes, while I love the big numbers, I love these are grid. It's like a grid design on them, and they are so cute. I love them. So I can't wait to use these. I'll probably use them next month because this month I'm using Rebecca Hoots. And let me see where that is. I'm like out of breath. I don't know why. Um, these down here. Yeah, by Rebecca Hoot. So I'm using those for this month, for the month of May. But I cannot wait to use these. Usually during the month, just so you know, I use a variety um, of numbers and days of the week. I have a book that I keep them all in like this. So I have a bunch of different ones in here, right? I think these might be Melissa's too, if I'm not mistaken. Those are super cute as well. Most of them come from Lovelin's Life. So don't worry, I will put all the links below. And yes, super fun. Super fun. So, yeah, like I said, usually I use a variety. They're just whatever I pick for that day. Um yeah, so I can't wait to use these. These are super fun. And let me see. So these, we have all the numbers. Again, I reduced mine in size to 75%. And then she has the days of the week on it too, which is so nice. And then here are more big ones and small ones. So nice. So thank you so much, Melissa. That's so generous of you. So I can't wait to cut those out. And then in this, let me see. This is my May book, and my journals are made out of a an envelope. Okay, a 9 by 12 mailing envelope. I've used these for the last couple of years, and I really just love the size of them. It's because I think the reason is because you can take an 8.5 by 11 sheet of copy paper or whatever and fold it in half, and it fits, perfectly in this book. So there's not a whole lot of trimming and all that kind of stuff. If the pages are larger, then let me see if I have one in here. There's my there's my day for the dentist, which is tomorrow. Um, yeah, if I have, like, see this right here, and this comes from Brooke at Recreations by Brooke. This was a Friday freebie from her Facebook group, so make sure you check that out. But see, I can print this out on an 8.5 by 11, fold it in half, and not have to trim it down. It fits perfectly in these 9 by 12 journals. Of course, this is 9 by 6, right? When you fold it in half. But then if I have a longer piece, then I just fold it like this. This might turn into a pocket. I might end up ripping it off. I might end up turning it this way. It just all depends on what I have to write about. Here's another example, you know, that I fold the paper in half. So, or not in half, but fold it in to not go over the side over here. Yeah. Okay. So that's the lowdown on this, on my journal. Um, yeah, so we did go this week to Walmart. I'm wondering where I should put this. So we went on Monday and Friday. On Monday I had to get the neem oil, and then they did have some of these plant pots on sale at Walmart. At this one right here was like 350, and it's a good size one. So we actually went back on Friday and I bought more of them because I'm going to give some to well, I'm going to give one to my daughter-in-law. Well, I gave one to my daughter-in-law yesterday for Mother's Day. Yeah. And then here's my little experiment on floss picks, right? Because I have my dentist appointment today. While you guys are watching this, I'll be at the dentist. Um, I don't have a problem with the dentist. I actually like my dentist. My hygienist is a lovely, lovely lady. And yeah, I did this experiment from the last time I was in there 6 months ago, and we'll see if it works. Yes, I've been using these flosser things, and I'm going to ask her, hey, do I have any less tartar? We shall see. We shall see. Um, oh, I made this during the week. It is from a Grabby box. And if you did not see me unboxing the Grabby box, I will leave that link below too. And all the corresponding links are the affiliate links. But super, super cute. And this has hidden journaling in here. You'll see I do believe this week coming up, I have a journal with me where I make this. So that's another thing. Oh, is this Monday? No. Oh, so I guess we went Tuesday, not Monday. Okay, no biggie. Interesting. Huh. That's interesting because I could have sworn I bought the plant pot there, but that's okay. We'll just stick this on here. Yep. Yep. So there you go. There you go. And in this one here, I haven't used the black one yet, but in this one here, I put my Christmas cactus, yes, on top of my curio cabinet. So we'll see. It looks beautiful. And then let's see what else. We did that. I did film quite a few. In fact, I don't even know if I put it in here. But okay, is this Cinco de Mayo was Monday, so I filmed on this day. Oh yeah, I filmed on Monday this week, my ramble session. It came out a little late because I was with the kids. Oh, and there's the bamboo palm. So pretty. Okay. Um, yeah, so okay. Now I get it. So I was repeating myself because if I filmed this on Monday, I had already been out with my kids and shared with you that. Okay. Um, let me see. I filmed, I'll have to go back into my notes and see where else I need to put a film, like a camera, right? Because yeah, like on this day I filmed. Oh no, I put it here. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, this is coming along nicely. I am pretty much all caught up. So this was Friday, so I need to do Saturday and Sunday, But a lot of times, what I tend to do is not necessarily on purpose, but that's just the way it works out. I tend to like save up a few days so that then I can come sit in here for a couple of hours and design a few pages at one time. That way, if I feel like videotaping it for you, then I will. And sometimes I just sit here and watch a show, which right now the current show is Gilmore Girls. And so, yeah, I just sit here and watch that, kind of have it on in the background while I'm designing my pages. So, oh, yeah, let me see. So, we have a couple of these things. So, this was Friday. So, this goes in here. Maritza Sweet Note. And then let's see. This is going to be Mother's Day, so we'll see what I end up putting in here. But this is going to go in here. My bugs are going to go in here. This is going to go on Saturday, and this can go in here as a tip in, tip out, whatever. I might have to cut this smaller. So there's all that for stuffing the journal. Yeah. Okay, so that's all of that for my May is all ready for me to go back in and fill it in. Yeah, fill it in. So there's that. And then I did finally, I had a few pages in the back. Yeah, the 29th, the 28th. Okay, 28th, 29th, and 30th. Yeah, so I put all of these together yesterday. I don't think I filmed it. I don't think I did. I don't know. But coming up soon, in the next couple of weeks, I do have a few journal with me's. You guys really seem to enjoy those. Yeah, I think above all the other videos I do. So I love to come in here and film journal with me's with you. It helps me to actually stay current in my journal. So yeah, we did these. Yeah, this is the day we went over. It was a Wednesday. My daughter was working from home, so she started a little bit later. So she met us at her new house, and I helped her, clean stuff. Probably, I don't know what I cleaned, but I helped her clean stuff. My husband went around with his toolbox and, fixed things or did this or did that, whatever he did. Yeah. So, and this should be like the 31st had there been 31 days in the month, but I'm just leaving it blank. And then, of course, I have the vellum piece of the back. So, this is all done. Yay! So exciting. This is when I planted my garden. Yeah, you'll see all of these in a flip through at some point. I'm not really sure when, but yeah. However, I have sat in here this week with my show on and started filling in the journaling, which I am very happy about. So, I think I filmed it up to or I filled it in yeah, up to here. So, yeah, so I just need to come in here and fill it in some more, which is not really that big of a deal. It doesn't take a super long time. So, um yeah, other than that, I think this week, like I said, I have a dentist appointment today, and then my husband has a haircut. Originally I was scheduled for a haircut, but my hair has just started growing back in from my radiation way back in January. So I've had this like bald spot on my to the top of my head or I look like a friar for I don't even know how yeah, for 5 months, and oh my goodness. So um yeah, it's still growing back and I'm not gonna go get a haircut. There's really no point. So And my hair is getting longer too, and it's curly, which is it's like more a lot more wavy. Usually my hair is like really thin or stick like, straight. That's what I'm thinking of, straight. But yeah, I guess from the radiation when it grows back in, and I had it the last time I had radiation as well, it grows in curly. So yeah, and the rest of my hair is kind of curly too. So I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I'll take it. I've never really had curly hair. So yeah, I'll take it. So I'm going to wait until it grows in a little bit more before I go in and get a haircut. So there's that news. And then what else? Yes, like I said, I filmed a few journal with me videos. So those will be coming up. A lot of the finishing of these pages and stuff. So yeah, I love filming those for you guys. And what else? Oh yeah, I did also. Let me get my calendar. Oh, this doesn't go in there. This is for my watercolors, my swatch. I did go ahead and fill in some of May, my calendar. See if you'll notice I barely did anything on in April. Now, I think I told you before as well when I showed you this. This comes from the Dollar Tree. This is what it normally looks like when it's all filled in. I really, really enjoy doing these calendars. It's kind of like just an at a glance of what was going on that week. And I add a bunch of stuff into it, stickers, things from food packaging, clip art, different things like that. So things from restaurants that we've been to, all that jazz. So I've started on May. I'm trying to keep up week by week, um, doing this so I don't have to sit in here and fill in an entire month all at one go, right? So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I think I'm doing a decent job of keeping up with stuff, keeping track of my garden. Oh, I should put one of those bugs on here as well. Um, yeah, going to the nursery, just different things. Having my popsicle. Oh my gosh, my husband, was having a hankering for these. They're from Good Humor, and they're strawberry shortcake, like ice cream pops, I guess you call them. I don't know. But they remind me of what I would get from the ice cream man when he would go around our neighborhood when I was a kid, and I would get these. And oh man, such fond memories, and I love the thing. So, oh, that's fun. Okay, yeah. So I am happy with the way that this is going. My title up here is probably going to be Tending Garden or something like that because that's what I'm doing pretty much this whole month. This is going to talk about my all the work being done at my son or my daughter and her boyfriend's house. So yeah, so I'm keeping track. So I'm pleased with that. Pleased with getting my journals all caught up as far as decorating goes. If you ask me, the decorating it takes the longest, in my opinion. And then all I have to do is come back in here and fill in my journaling. And that doesn't take hardly any time at all. So nice. Yeah. So I'm happy about all that. So I'd love to know how you're doing on your journaling journey. Yes. Are you caught up? Are you not caught up? Um, yeah, all the things. So again, I hope you all had a wonderful, fantastic, filled with love and family, um, Mother's Day. And I think that's all for today. So I will thank you so much for your time. I know time is precious. Let me tell you, yes, I know how precious time is. Um, and I'm just so thankful that y'all choose to spend your time with me. I think that's all I have to share. I can't remember. Of course, I'll think of 5 more things to share with you after I get off this video. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, a wonderful, wonderful week. Don't forget to check the description box, and I will talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.